have you had any kind of negative feedback in terms of like hormones and stuff like that, just on a female perspective, for what other women might experience when they get into bodybuilding, just like in terms of how you're feeling and how your body's feeling?
You need to be prepared, ladies, that the hormones are like doesn't exist. So like I don't know how my fiance is coping with me, because I have like zero emotions. Probably men, he's got more like love into him than I do, right? I'm like a robot. I'm getting up, doing my cardio, I'm eating, it's like meal to meal, doing my workout.
Thank you for tuning in, guys. This podcast is sponsored by Insight Subs. So for all your supplement needs, head to insightsubs.com. They have a massive variety of supplements, so many different brands, giving you an insight into some of the best supplements from around the world, not just in the UK. So if we go to categories now, we can look at whey blends. I'm going to take you to one of my favorite whey proteins, which has Perform Whey. There's so many flavors, a few of them out of stock, but always keep your eye open because they will come back in stock. If you follow Insight Subs on Instagram, you'll be able to also keep updated on when the new stocks come in. So all you have to do, give it a quick click, add it to cart, then check out. And what we're going to do is we're going to get a little bit of a discount here real quick by putting in Physique 10. And by doing that, you can get yourself a little bit of a discount. You can sponsor the podcast, sponsor me as an athlete, and I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the episode. On the Athlete Insight podcast, how are you doing?
I'm very good. Thank you so much. And thank you for the invitation.
Good. So
1 week out, I am as good as I can be.
You're looking good. You're looking peeled. I can see the veins like coming up your arm and stuff. You're 1 week out.
I tell you why in a sec.
You're 1 week out
today is my refeed day.
Yeah, we'll get more in a bit. You can see when there's a refeed because you just start looking and shredded. Right. So 1 week out. How are you feeling at 1 week out? Let me pull up your Instagram now real quick. How are you
feeling pretty good, to be honest. It's of course it's like low and high days. It's like I think when you end of the prep, you're feeling that yourself as well, or everyone who is like in that last week or last few weeks, that you just got energy from morning, and if you won't manage to do all the things signs that time when you got the energy, it just suddenly you just for some point you just crash during the day, and like your energy is like surprisingly pound down. Absolutely.
Yeah,
so
that's why when I asked you to do this, I was like, right, we won't take too long. We'll just do like 10-15 minutes, just cover over on like how you're looking, how you're feeling, because from a female perspective, we've not had that yet. So it's just kind of interesting to delve into. So talking about your carbs that you're on now, your refeed, what are you refeeding with?
Yes, I don't even change my products. So all through all the prep, I go basically same sources of carbs what I'm like refeeding on. So today I just got with my meal, I got some carbs, because before I only got like 3 meals with my carbs, and the rest of the meals I got only like protein and veggies mostly, because I'm on very kind of low. That's how it works for me. I'm very low on fat during my prep. The closer to the show, the lower my fat is, to like 0 even.
Yeah, you've come in really fast.
Well, that's what my body responding the most.
You come in really fast. Like, how long's your prep been? Because we have here obviously the photos from the overall, and there was 3 weeks, did you say, between winning this overall and coming?
Yes, that was 3 weeks.
Next week into
that was like very like surprisingly that show. Like I just come up with an idea, should I just do the show earlier, just the small one, regionals, so then I can focus on the Portugal, because Portugal is my I think main event of the entire life. So I felt like I don't want to do, because I'm meant to compete this Saturday, but that would be like show after show, week after week. So I thought I'll move that one, even if I won't bring my like 100%, just push it through, get it out the way. But luckily I won.
Yeah, you smashed it. So the feedback from this show that you're taking into the Portugal show, what did you say the feedback was?
So the judges only told me that I need to be slightly tighter, that they saw me in better condition last year. So I know it's like, in bikini is always on the back, the more glute separation, slightly deeper lines. That's it. So I think with my coach, we achieved that. I had 3 weeks. So we will see what Portugal shows.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. So was last year your first ever NPC show?
No, I did last season. I started in September. So I did the regionals in September. Then I did Arnold Classic.
Yeah.
And then I did one show in Poland. So that was my last September, October, November last year. That's when I started. And yeah, this middle of the year.
And now
But we will see if I'm gonna compete more.
And now you're pushing for. You are going to compete more if you're pushing for a pro card.
But you know yourself, it is expensive sport, and especially like it for the female side of it as well. It is hard, the prep. Let's be honest, it is hard for everyone. It's hard, but like especially with the food, what we had is like, yeah, I'm doing shit lots of cardio. My food is very like low as well, so it takes lots of. I think takes a lot mentally as well. That strength that you need to be on it, even if you can't be bothered. So like I'm like robotic. I'm getting up in the morning and I'm straight what I'm doing. My routine since I started prep. So end of February, I'm waking up 5 seconds and I'm on my bike already. If do I want it or do I don't want it? Because sometimes like before my brain start thinking what you're doing, go sleep. And I'm straight on my bike. So that regime it has to be there. So
Yeah.
it takes a lot. But
Yeah,
we love it in the same time. So it's addictive sport.
I know. So you've been refeeding up now, feeling a little bit better. What's the plan for this week ahead?
So for now, lots of water. I think my water doesn't change. So like lots of, I know like you guys drop in the water and go like proper peak week. In bikini, not much changing. So we're just gonna watch my body probably like day by day because I'm sending my checks into my coach like every single day, and just probably I will get slightly more food even towards the end of the week. Probably I'm gonna drop my cardio. Legs I definitely gonna do last time on Monday, and then just mostly rest, just play easy workout for like full body and just to pump it up, get the glycogen out. Just
So
refill it up.
Have you planned to do anything different from the last show to this show? Like over the last 3 weeks, what have you done differently to bring the better look and get that condition?
Not much,
Cardio?
to be honest. Not much. Cardio stay the same. I only drop slightly carbs down just to be basically sharper and slightly more steps instead of post-workout cardio. That's the only difference I got. Other than that, I'm just on it. I'm on a white fish as well because that's the thing what it digests for me the best. So you can imagine 4 times on a white fish with cucumber.
White fish and cucumber 4 times a day. Has that been your diet? White fish and cucumber 4 times a day?
Oh, yeah, but I got 6 meals in total, so that changed as well. So before I had 5 meals, now I had 6 meals.
So were you having any carbs around the training window?
Yes. Yeah. So most of my carbs are around the training window just to.
What, just like 30 grams of oats or something like that?
Just something like that. Yeah, I'm usually on a cream of rice. That's my life.
Cream of rice,
cream of rice, whenever.
Yeah,
cream of rice, so like sweets with like a bit of fruits and protein isolate, mixing that up. Morning oats and the rest fish and cucumber or asparagus.
You can tell that you're a week out from the show because you're just thinking about food. What's the first bit of food that you're gonna eat after the show? Have you thought about that?
I'm starting like watching, because I'm gonna be in Portugal. I'm like food tours in Portugal, and I'm like browsing what's the best. What's gonna be something? Definitely something like pastry. The kind of something sweet like croissant or something. But to be honest, like last year I would kill like my post-show first meal, burger, pizza, something like fast food, something what I didn't eat. Now I would kill for like bread and toast, like with an avocado and like egg on it, cheese, like something normal so you cook yourself. Just so I know, because if I would eat if you eat something like off the diet completely, or you didn't have for the past 15 weeks, it blows you, like it kills you absolutely your digestion. So, but I'm only saying that, but I probably
You're
gonna
only saying that, but
as
then you got the
always.
cookies all coming in.
Yes.
So
Until the first bite.
what happens after Portugal? Is there a plan, like if you go pro, or if you don't go pro, you're gonna push on to another show?
Probably.
Yeah.
I know myself, and probably, but we will see. I'm not gonna say yes, I'm not gonna say no. We'll see what my coach decide as well. I got a few shows, like, well, I know they hang in there. They are there.
Lined up. What's after Portugal?
Like
What's after Portugal?
it's Spain, Olympia Amateur.
Oh yeah, there is. No. It's big man. It's
Turkey.
big man. It's not Olympia Amateur. I think it's big man.
Is it?
Weekend. Yeah. Because I did the
think
Olympia Amateur.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's big man weekend in Spain, which
Yes.
I was at in 2021. I think it's a good show.
Yeah, that'd be a great show as well.
Yeah, all the Spain ones are, because Emilio's so good at what he does. I'm not sure if Emilio does Portugal as well.
I'm not quite sure, but
Yeah.
that's gonna be amazing experience. So I'm even looking forward, no matter which one I'm gonna place. That's something that I can't wait. The atmosphere, the people, seeing all the athletes, and just being there. Especially, I'm very happy that my coach is gonna be there as well, because I got him. He's in Poland normally, so it's very rarely that I got him on my show as well. So that would be something like very nice to see him as well, being with me on the backstage and all.
Yeah. It will. I always say to people, like, if you can get the chance to go and compete abroad, then go and compete abroad. Yo. I hope you're enjoying the episode. Remember, go ahead and press that subscribe button. Don't leave me hanging, guys. Your support means so much. We want to grow this and take it to another level. So we can only do that if you guys engage and keep pushing this forward. So press that subscribe button. I really appreciate the support. Love you all. Drop a comment and get that international experience. I just feel like the shows are so good, and you meet so many people, because so many people come from different places.
Yes.
Just compete in England. It's just like everyone kind of knows of each other here and there, and I just feel it's a lot more cliquey as well. You don't get that chance to go around and speak as much to random people and make random friends.
And then you can like on Arnold was pretty big, but it's good to be like standing next to people who are like coming from like around the world, and just to even like not like compare yourself wrong way, but like see what do you need to build up a little bit more, just see how your body looks in compared to like all the top level athlete, like who's going, because Olympia Amateur I would say is a kind of not maybe like top level, but it's gonna be a great massive show. So because it's so many, it's first 3 places winning the pro card, so whoever is like having that desire is gonna be there.
The classes will be bigger as well, but when you're doing an Olympia, like, if you turn pro at an Olympia Amateur, you are ready to go into the pro league, I think. So like if you can, but I place top 10 at Olympia Amateur. If you can just, I don't know how many girls are going to be on stage. I'm guessing it's going to be a big class. Just because
definitely
they're giving away 3 pro cards, so people come from everywhere when they're giving away 3 pro cards. So for you, it's just like trying to get into that first call out. I think if you can make it into that first call out, then that's a big step for you. It's a big step. And
of course.
Have you ever had your eyes on the Olympia? Obviously, you're so early into your bodybuilding journey. Have you had the eyes on, this is where I want to take it, or are you just kind of just doing it as...
if you would ask me even like 3 years ago, probably if I ever gonna be on stage, I said like no chance. Like that's not for me. I'm just going to the gym just because I'm skinny. I just want to build up some. And then I thought about it like 2 years ago. So okay, let's take something from the list. But I feel like I'm too old for Olympia, so I don't really have that like massive desire to be like pro and like competing. It might be even my last season this year. We will see how it goes. Because I'm more like a family person as well, so I probably want to like build up my family, and I'm fairly early, so
I think it's such a good to get this insight, because a lot of people that I've spoke to are really pushing to take this to the Olympia and take it, but you are just doing it because you really enjoy it and you love it, and I think that's really great.
I love it. I want to see
there's not
myself.
really any
comparing it to last year, or I know it's so much I need to build up to even be able to compete against like any pro shows. I know that myself, like you have to be realistic as well. So if I probably would put like all my life into it, which I don't really want it, that's the thing. So I love it because that's my passion. Like I like doing it, but it's not like my 100% what I want to do in life. So
yeah. So in terms of like, just have you had any kind of negative feedback in terms of like hormones and stuff like that, just on a female perspective, for what other women might experience when they get into bodybuilding, just like in terms of how you're feeling and how your body's feeling? What's that like?
So you need to be prepared, ladies, that the hormones are like doesn't exist. So like I don't know how my fiance is coping with me because I have like zero emotions. Probably man, he's got more like love into him than I do, right? I'm like a robot. I'm getting up, doing my cardio. I'm eating. It's like meal to meal, doing my workout. Like other life, it just doesn't exist.
He's just in the background. He's just in the background, trying to give you all the love, but you're just roboting.
That is the background. My social life a bit is died a bit, but I do actually love working at gym because that gives me so much like boost through the day that it's just incredible. But when the other negative feedback I'm getting is like sometimes it's from people who like don't know anything about the sport, and sometimes they might head for some point because that might be like your close family or your friends, because they say, oh, you just look so tired, why are you doing that to yourself, and like you're so skinny. Or like before, if I work in a different place, the people like completely didn't understand like what's like bodybuilding, or it was like nothing at all. So they were like, oh, do you want to eat something? And it's just like not nice being it's not nice if you tell someone, oh, you're fat, but it's for some people it's not nice if you all the time hear, oh my god, you are so skinny, is everything all right with you? You get it? So it's that one you need to be prepared for. What I always say, put a crown straight and remember you are the queen, because they're only not doing it because they can't resist the strict what it takes, the diet, because that is strict. You have to be strong-minded to do it.
Yeah,
it will be boring. The prep is boring. The food on prep is boring, and you just need to go with it. Just take day by day.
Yeah. Have you got anything that you'd like to kind of say to anyone wanting to get into bodybuilding? Any little bit of advice for people wanting to get into bikini as a first timer? What would you say? Any mistakes that you made?
Get a great coach. That is the most important thing. Don't like even think, or don't go for like cheaper option. Just really find someone who knows how your body should look like. Because I was speaking on a like backstage with some girls, and like the coaches, what they doing with them, like it's like all the very low on the calories, and they're doing like shit lots of cardio. So yeah, the most important, get a great coach. Second, just be prepared that your body's gonna change, that you might even like lose your period, and that is completely normal. Everything goes back. It's just about the percentage of the fat that you got. And just do it.
Just do it. Just do
it anyway, but just be on it every single day. Don't overthink, because overthinking, and don't compare yourself. Don't check the internet like Instagram and scroll who's gonna be with you on a show, on who's lifting who, and like who's good looking so great on a picture, because that is just a picture. Trust me, like I've seen so many girls looking amazing, and I like stand with them next to them on a stage, or when I saw them in real life, or like she's just tiny and she looks wow. So it's just focus on yourself. And here is always like you have to have clear mind and no stress, because there's no point. The more you're gonna stress, trust your coach. If you got a good coach, you don't have to even think about it. You're just following the plan day by day, meal by meal. For me, what is very good, how we working with my coach, I don't even know my macro, and that is the best thing ever. If you would ask me my macro, I don't know. I don't even want to know. I got my meals, this, that. I'm just eating how I'm be told. That's it.
Yeah.
Not overthinking.
Yeah, that's the main thing. But like I said, we want to keep it short and sweet because you are 1 week out. and we obviously wish you all the best luck. Hopefully you can go and get that pro card, and because it'll be just so amazing for you. You're doing this just literally because you love it, and it's not even wanting to push to these next levels, but just to have that accomplishment and cap a pro card season and then just be like, look, I'm done
just
now.
being there.
Yeah,
like I said, I'm just counting days to even to flew that to go for the registration, because it's gonna be amazing, especially like on the next day is a pro show, so we're probably gonna go and watch that as well. So it's just
it's gonna be a great experience for you.
It's gonna be a great.
Sure, Portugal is a good show. So guys, that was a quick overview of Monika at 1 week out. That was the first ever female you've heard from. If you want more females, drop it in the comments and we'll bring you some more female athletes and we'll start delving into stuff a little bit more on the female side of stuff, because there's so much more we can get into in terms of hormones and female prep and all that kind of stuff.
And if is any girl who got any questions, you can always like drop me a message on Instagram as well. I'm like easy to talk.
100% right. Thanks for coming on and giving us a quick overview of your kind of little process, what's going on in your head and what's going on in your last week of prep, and we will speak soon. Peace.
Thanks. Bye.
Right. Easy.